Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkovic. Today we're going to talk about my custom Bino strap, I guess you could say, that I've been using here. And I've been using it for many years. If you see here, this is a pair of Bausch & Lomb 7x42 binoculars that are older than a lot of you guys. These are pushing 25 years old, and I used the same similar type of system on these actual binoculars. This shoelace is what I used at the time before, with a strap on here or with a slider on there. And there's a reason to this. It's not just like a little bit of adjustability. There's some major benefits, but I mean, I've been using this system for, like I said, for a very long time. These binoculars basically just sit in our window. We use them for watching a deer out in the backyard, that kind of stuff. But was my first really good pair of binoculars I ever bought. They were great at the time. I think I paid $400 and $500 for these back in the day. Now they're like held together with super glue to keep the things up. They still work great, but they've been through the ringer and beat up and dropped so many times. But you can see that even back then I was using a similar type of system. Now there's a lot of great systems out there that you can use, different things. I've tried them all, I've used them all. This is what stays on my Swarovskis, is just your simple neck strap, because when I wear these I'm always in a tree stand. So they're very nice and easy. It's rubber coated, it stays out of the way and sits there nice and simple where I want them, and they're easy to take off and put in my pack all the time. So that one works great. I don't prefer this style when I'm actually in the woods hunting or spot and stalk or anything like that. I don't really care to have those wrapped around my neck when I'm doing that kind of a hunt. For those, I used to use one of these harnesses that you have on here, these Bino harnesses that would go around. I mean, they're very functional, very simple. You basically put them on this way, like this, and then you connect your binos to them, and your binos would sit right here, and they work really good. And then as you go, then you need to look, they're stretchy, so your binoculars slide up and down these D-rings, and you slide them up like this and look, and they do fantastic. I like this. Downside to it is they do have a little tension, or you end up wearing them way too low down here. I don't want. So when you bring your binoculars up to look through them like this, when you do this, they stretch. You have to, you're sliding them, but you're also stretching this elastic, and that's fine and easy. But when you're trying to do it one-handed, and this is stretching like that, both of them would be, but when you're trying to do this one-handed like that and you put it up, there's a little resistance, and it makes it a little shakier and harder to hold that one-handed. When I'm pig hunting, I need to hold my bow because I'm usually in knee-deep water. It's not like I can just set that tip on the ground. I don't like keep sticking it in the mud and in the water, so I have to, I want to be able to one-handed look and check something out, not set my bow or have to grab and hold my bow to be able to use two hands. So these make it a little tricky in some of those scenarios. So, but they do work fantastic. Very, very simple, very functional. This is a great system, this Bino harness system like that. And then I also have like a actual KUIU Bino harness. I've done reviews on these. This thing is incredible. I straight up love it, especially when I need those binoculars protected. These working really, really good. There's a lot of options. What this does is for compact binoculars, okay? When you're running something light like these, I just did a video review on these. These are those new, the Vortex 8x32 HD version binoculars. You can see on there it says HD. Right there in the middle, these are incredible binoculars. Well, what this strap system that I'm using on here does is it gives me two straps around the back of my neck, which doubles the space. Now this is paracord that I have on here. This is made with paracord. I have it just looped through here and knotted over there. So it's just so I could actually undo this by pulling it through its own loop. So it's just just a hand knot, just an overhand knot, and I fed it through itself and connected it to that side. Then it is double looped through the other side, goes through and comes back over, and it has a push button slide adjuster on there. Very simple in design, very lightweight, but what it does is, since this paracord is gutted, there's no guts in the middle of this, it lays very flat. Okay, when you have it on you, so it's nice. Having the doubles of this on here with both sides of this like this, what I get is I get a double strap on the back side of my neck. There are two of these back here. They support and spread that weight out a little bit, even though very, very light binoculars, but I like that. Now, the nice thing about them is I wear them up high, just like this. So they're always right there. They're out of my way as I'm shooting. They don't get in the way of nothing. They're sweet, simple, and easy. If it starts to rain, it's very easy for me to tuck them right inside of my vest or whatever and have them right over here out of the way. And when I need them, I just pull them over and I'm ready to go. So they work really good. this slider gives me adjustability. So right now, if I'm going pig hunting like I'm doing here pretty soon, and I'm going to take these with me in a t-shirt, when it's warm out and 80 degrees, this is how I'm going to wear them. Sweet, simple, and easy. With that adjuster, if I'm wearing them and it's cooler out and I'm going to put on a couple layers or a heavier jacket, I can adjust that slide lever on there, and now I can drop them down lower. So when I put that on, they ride exactly where I want. So I have a lot of adjustability on where I want to put them at. Another nice thing about this is, so since I do wear them up high, and I'm going to have them like this, is about where I'm putting them at, right here. If it starts to rain, I don't like the rain covers that go on there, okay? I'm left-handed. Most rain covers flip to the right side. When they do, they're hanging over here. There's a chance that that flopping rain cover can get in the way of my shot, and I don't like them. So I don't use those. They're waterproof binoculars, they're fine, but if you sit here and rain gets in here, as water builds up inside the eye cups, they create a bubble. Those droplets form together and make a big drop in there, and when you go to use them, you get this really distorted vision through that drop. So the key for me is just to either, if I'm wearing a vest or something, is to put them inside of there, keeps them dry. If I'm out like this in just a t-shirt or something where I don't have that option and it's getting wet, I can adjust this down like this and give some slack to that so it comes down. I can take this and run it right over top like this and have those hang sideways on my chest. Now there's no chance of water to bubble up in here. Okay, it may get a couple splashes on there, but those are easy to see through. You don't get the bubble buildup. So I can leave them like that. When I need them, just take them, use them, and then when I'm done, just put them back on like this, and they keep that from building up in there, and I don't get that bubble. So it makes it nice. If I don't want to wear them like this, I can take that strap, slide it over here, and now I can wear them over here on my side, right here. So when I want them, I have them right here. Sweet, simple, and easy. Anywhere I want to put them. If I'm going through brush, I can stick them back behind me, back here, and go through there. But when I need them, they are still very easy to access. So I have them wherever I want to put them at. I have enough slack in here to let them out quite far if I want to. Way down here, which I would never carry them that far. But I have enough slack in this system to basically put them wherever I want them to be at. It gives me that option to have them right there. No, they don't fall away. They don't lean away from my body. They stay right there nice and tight, but when I need them, right there, sweet, simple, and easy. And me being a left-handed shooter, they're out of my way for that shot. So it gives me a lot of versatility in how I want to be able to carry these because of this simple piece of paracord and a double overlap like that lets me put them wherever I want, however I want. Costs zero money. Piece of paracord, a little bitty push button slide on there. So a very simple setup, but very functional. And when you're carrying ultralight binoculars like these that weigh next to nothing, I mean, look at the size of these compared to a 7x30. These are 8x32s. 7x30 Swarovski. These are a lot lighter, probably half the weight. I mean, not as durable, obviously, but half the weight, half the size. I mean, they are super compact and little. And a lot of you guys like the compact or even the smaller, like 8x25s, 7 or 8x28s. This is a great way to carry them without having to go to the bulk of something like this, yet getting the same kind of functionality plus some. So it gives you a lot of great options. It's a simple little sling to make. Again, what I did here, it is just tied right here. You know, it's a loop in the end of it. I slide the loop through and then I stuffed the whole string through the loop, ran it around and put it through this one and gave enough slack that I could put it through. It's all it is. It is just one piece that is going from there, loop through and coming back, and it is sitting in a little push button slide that you have on every sleeping bag, or you can buy for $1 at any REI or any. You can even get them at Meijer, in a camping section. These little things are a dime a dozen everywhere, and so they're not very expensive. If you want, I might even try and I'll put a link to a couple of them on Amazon down for you below, and I'll put a link to these binoculars down there for you because these binoculars are amazing. I have the review as well too that's either out or coming out, either way, for these that you'll absolutely love. So that's just a little quick system on a great way to carry ultralight binoculars. So thanks for watching. We'll be back with more soon. Talk to you later. Bye.